Fill her up.
You're listening to the Gas Digital Network.
You better get ready for the fart carnival. It's a fart carnival.
Wait,
You're like
can you
opening
hear me?
up about something. I'm like, we need to do this.
We need to get Mike crumbling.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like effectively, wherever I need to get your attention.
It does sound like you're in a like
A
a
pod?
pod, which is
Yeah,
cool.
I like that.
Yeah,
Jenks.
Yeah.
My son did. He goes.
Oh, that looks great.
He goes, Jenks, blackout.
What's
And I was like,
blackout?
what is that? And he's like, I don't know.
He goes, we're just making stuff up.
Yeah, he just does shit sometimes that other kids do, and
I
he
get
doesn't
that.
know their origins at all.
I get that. What grade is he in?
He's in first.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's incredible, dude.
Yeah, I mean, it's weird because, you know, kindergarten, we walked him into the public school, and it's like, wow, you're really in the system.
Yeah.
And then you start first grade, and you're like, no, now you're really in the system.
Right, and then you do that until he's in like senior year of college.
Every year is like, this is actually legit.
You know what's crazy? In third grade is when I watched my first episode of South Park. So in 2 years, he might be watching shit that's like, you're a Jew.
He's already watching that. I mean, father appointed.
Yeah. he's scrolling through your Instagram.
Yeah. He's like, wow, Dad, this is really just one-sided news.
Yeah. So you haven't been a human for a year? This is
Yeah.
my Byron Allen.
Guys, well, what should we introduce the show?
I don't know. I feel like that's lame as hell to introduce the show, but I guess it is the first episode. We probably should introduce. I'm
We
like,
should just let
at
them
this
know that
point,
this is a
dude,
show.
I know, but at this point, I'm like, who fucking cares?
Nobody.
I don't.
I'm right there with
I
you.
know.
I'll skip the opening credits and jump into like the second act of every movie.
It's yeah.
I don't need the table
Well, it's
set.
so funny. Even with like doing Sag Daddy, I was like, okay, I'll have a theme song. I'm excited about that, and I worked on the theme song, and da 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 da. And now I'm like, I feel like just this, like I'm like, whatever. Like, who fucking cares?
That's got to be heartening to hear as the producer who's devoting some time to this. She's like, I can't.
Don't get me wrong here. It's gonna be good.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good, but it's almost like I don't know. I guess
I think the charm is in that approach because I think, and we've talked about this, but our goal here is to kind of harken back to the golden age of podcasting.
Yeah.
Back when it was friends, you know, just buds that have been together for a while, just shooting the shit, talking, no theme, you know, just silly.
Not doing a podcast with a guy you met a week before. Who's
Hey,
like
what are you
your
taking
wife's
shots
husband.
on my goddamn? That's my dad cast you're talking about. We have a devoted group of men who routinely take the pistol out of their mouth to listen to our show for an hour a week.
They go, yeah. I go, I can't hear with this fucking pistol in my mouth. Okay. Yeah, I don't know, dude. It's like, I think, I don't know. It's like, if it's good, I was going to make fun of myself for going, I think, and then drifting off. But I just think if it's good, people will like it. I don't know.
Yeah, where are you looking?
I've never been in the studio before. I'm getting to know what we're getting into business with.
I know. Well, yeah, I mean,
Look at this.
Were you reluctant about that?
Someone's homework is on the light.
That's outstanding. The fact that the light gels are loose leaf paper.
Yeah, they're probably the resignation letters from other employees. What? Oh, I need to. Have you not been hearing a word I've been saying?
No, you're fine. It just could be closer.
Should we start over?
We do it completely different. We're like, hey, you guys, welcome to the
This
show.
is the planned out, segmented podcast. Yeah,
I
that
guess.
one signed Bobby Hutch.
Yeah, it's signed in blood. But yeah, this is the show, you guys. Everybody's asking for it. And
everybody
we
was
were
asking
laughing.
for it. I mean, we
know.
were laughing. That's how this came to be. We were laughing.
We were
like,
laughing.
let's just get behind some microphones.
yeah. What were you gonna say?
No, it's very exciting to start this. We've teased doing a pod together for a long time. We've had a third here in the past. I mean, we may as well acknowledge that immediately. And here he is now in cartoon form.
Yeah.
Our clown, farting Mike Feeney.
Farting Feeney is what we'll call him. That's so funny. Yeah, I'm excited to see what like the feedback for all of this is gonna be, but
I assume 2/3
Bad.
hurtful and 1/3 promising.
I know. I haven't been on a show where they try to turn us against each other since here's the scenario.
Let's not let this break us, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's stay united. Hold on, wrist. Yeah, we got to get like solid. This is us.
Yeah.
No, we're a team.
But we were laughing earlier because I was saying that I showed Caroline, my girlfriend. Don't look her up. Don't look her up or harass her.
She's a comedian. It would actually
know.
benefit her if you did look
Look
her
her
up.
up. Look her up.
She's got great
tell
clips.
her she's funny.
She's a writer.
Tell her she's funny. One time, I was talking to Josh Adam Myers, and he goes, like when we first started dating, and he was like, oh, she's hot, and I was like, oh, thanks, man. He goes, yeah, really hot, and I go, I get it, you want to fuck her. I was just getting sick of that. I mean, he was like people like when you first start dating somebody and everyone's like, "Oh, you guys are together." You always get like the same kind of thing. Or, oh, that's great.
Did he know? Oh, so he knew you were dating when he said that?
Yeah. He was
That's
like,
funny.
"That's your girlfriend?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Oh, she's hot." And I was like, "Thanks, man." And he's like, "Yeah, really hot. Good job." And I'm like, "I get it." That's all I hear when people are like complimenting.
Maybe he thought his opinion meant a lot to you, and he wanted to reiterate that he was serious.
I'm sure he did. No, I'm sure he was coming from like a good place.
No, what I said was he was just even more narcissistic.
Yeah, he's like,
Maybe
well,
he
Sagalow's
thought,
on his way up. I should compliment
no,
him.
seriously, dude.
Dude, really great.
She's
And I
not.
like your shirt.
And I like your shirt. Do you want to do a collab?
Brutta.
I'll sing hook. You rap?
Yeah. Oh, man. Somebody came up to me at the cellar the other night, and he goes, dude, you should do those raps like at the end of your show. And I was like, what? And he was just like, like when you he's like, not when you're doing showcase stuff,
Uh-huh.
but when you're headlining, like do some hip hop. And I was just like, that's the difference between you and me. And I'll tell you who it is after.
Please.
But it's just no, it's, I was just like,
Am I going to lose respect for them, or there's no respect to be lost?
I think you know the answer to that. But he was just like, yeah, and I was just like, that's the difference between
It just
you
shows
and
you
me,
what people
buddy.
are doing out there on the
I
road
know.
when no eyes are on them, when
I
nobody
know.
from the city, there's no lifeguard.
Yeah, it's like, what are you doing? You go, yeah, it's like walking in on somebody like jerking off. You like walk in, they're like wearing like life, like they're dressed like they have like a duck thing, you know what I'm talking about,
Yes.
and like goggles and a thing, and they're like, oh, Sagalow, this is just my clothes.
This isn't my closer.
This isn't my closer. This is just, I was at the pool earlier. We want Ducky. We want Ducky. Yeah. Quack. You go, I got to get out there. I'll squeamy. You go, oh my God. Is that what you're doing on the road? You go, it's killing, man. I'm selling all this merch.
Dude, the first guy I opened for ever, where I may have told you this story, but it was at like in Stamford, Connecticut, and I
Yeah.
was hosting, and I ate like the biggest plate of shit that I would ever eat on the road. First
Yeah.
ever host night. I had no idea what I was doing. I'm like half trying to remember my act and the announcements and the comedians I'm
Oh,
introducing's
it
names.
sucks. Hosting sucks.
It's so stressful. And then the guy that was closing, his final bit was he took off his shirt and people like really cheered, and then he put on a white version of the exact same button up, poured water in his hair, put it in front of his eyes, and then lip synced to "I Want It That Way."
Oh my
and
God.
the place like rumbled.
Yeah, I bet, dude.
Rumble. It killed so hard. And then I went to the bathroom after my set, and I had to listen to one guy go, "Man, that host fucking sucked."
Yeah, why do they do that? They like go right into the bathroom. You should hear the way people like talk about us after shows.
Yeah.
They don't even remember our names. They're like, I loved the fat one.
Because we're not really human beings, and I think I get it. I think
I
I
get it.
we're
I
not.
get it
We're just
too.
something they went and saw.
I get it
They
too.
don't. Also, the fact that we're using the public bathroom just shows you how respected we are in
I
the grand
know.
scheme of show business. But also, the other kid was like, "Oh, come on, you guys were kind of heckling. Like he wasn't that bad." And the guy goes,
Oh.
No, man, he was awful." And
Well-
the kid goes, "All right."
Yeah. Well, I told you that exact thing happened to me at like a fair once. Like I did a show. Did I tell you this?
I don't think
This was
so.
years ago, so I definitely told you. But it
You
was
did a show at a fair with Gallagher.
So no, they. I wish, dude. I wish I could see his act. He's funny. Was funny.
Was.
Is
2 still around?
I don't know. I mean, I guess that's how you become like immortal.
The prestige.
Yeah.
It's just Gallagher.
I go,
and Gallagher
guys, I'm
too."
announcing Brendan Sagalow 2. He's going to start doing some shows around. No, but I was doing this parking lot show. Like, it was a fair with, like, it was in a parking lot, and it had all
This
these...
is getting worse by the descriptor.
I know. It had all these outside, like, food establishments from the neighborhood. It was one of those.
Okay.
Like, so people could showcase what they're selling in the community, I guess.
Where was this?
Long Island City.
Oh, okay.
It was where Che used to do his outside
the back
show.
of the truck.
Exactly, during the pandemic,
Yeah.
yes. But the truck was not there. But it was, and they also asked me not to curse, and I was doing like 10 minutes, and I didn't have any material without me going like, and then my dick came and a pussy and all this stuff. And like, so I am doing like, I think I was doing even the CPAP bit at that time.
Nice.
Like, okay, well, at least I got that
Oh,
one.
that was an early
That's
one.
oh, yeah. I mean, we're talking about doing bits from 15 years ago. I'm like, I still do that. But...
No, I mean the fact that you had that bit back then.
Yeah.
That's actually, those are one of those things that like keeps you in the business, is when you write a bit ahead of your time already.
Yes.
And then everything else sucks, but that one floats you.
Yeah. And you go, well, at least I have this closer.
Yeah.
And so I had that bit. I had some other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had a bit where I was talking about like condoms. I think fucking Dean Del Rey also did the same bit on
Nice.
Conan. And I was like, fuck. And then you go like, well, what am I doing? You know?
Dude, you and Rockstar Comics have issues. You versus Josh versus Dean.
I know.
It's hip hop
That's
versus
so-
rock and roll,
yeah,
dude.
yeah,
I
yeah,
get
it's
it.
the
They don't
same
want
shit.
you in the Hall of Fame.
I know. We'll all come together and we're going to sing that like Run DMC and Aerosmith.
You and Sheltos.
Yeah, me Schultz and not me and Schultz, me Josh and Dean in wearing Adidas.
Josh kicking a hole in the wall, being like, "Walk this way." He's like clearing his throat.
So I did this. So I had this bit about a condom, and I was like, well, and I haven't gotten lit yet. So you know when you're like, I gotta start thinking of something.
Oh,
And
yeah.
my go-to bit, I was kind of trying to like get it out of the act. But I was like, so it was one of those bits that you're like, get it out of the act. This was before I knew about Dean Del Rey doing it. But
Sure.
I was like, get it out of the act. This sucks. But like when you're out of material, you're like, so I went to go get condoms the other day.
Oh, it becomes a fucking warm body to hold.
Yeah, you go, I'll just do it one more time. It's like heroin.
Yeah, you lock eyes with the spoon, and
Yeah,
you're like, oh.
you go, and then after this, I'm going to rehab. One more time.
more
and then I'm going cut to me on the floor with saliva coming out of my mouth. Like,
like Jane from
yeah,
Breaking Bad.
exactly. And so I was like, all right, let me do the condom bit. And it's not like it's dirty, but it's not clean. I'm talking about condoms
Right.
and how I have the punchline was the bit was he gave me magnums and I was like, can I have the small Irish?
Oh, I remember that bit.
Yeah, right. Then I get the small Irish something. It flowed. It was a
Yeah.
musical bit.
Yeah.
Can I get
What is it, my act?
Yeah, your act has like stims in my head. Like I used to walk around. Now I'm doing it with Dan, but I'm like I would say things that you said in your act.
Uh-huh.
And Dan's got one of those right now where he goes, "I drink a Dr. Pepper every day," and I'll like walk around my apartment doing that.
The rhythm of it just
Yes,
fucking gnaws in
yes,
your head. Yeah.
Yes, I love that. Though.
Me too.
But guys, it's becoming a comedy podcast. But we immediately talk about what we know.
I mean, that was bound to happen. Every first episode of every pod
Yeah.
is like kind of almost like a scrimmage. Like you're trying to feel each other out.
Kinda,
you really haven't
yeah.
been on the same team in a while. You know, we're in a new studio. Natalie, I mean,
Yeah.
this is our first time with Natalie, which is very exciting.
It's
Hello.
also what?
Hi.
Hi.
It's great.
So-
I love a deep voice gal. Between
Yeah.
her and Nicole, my two producers, our two producers.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's hilarious.
Yeah.
And they're friends too. You guys hang
I
out.
was gonna say the world isn't ready for a Natalie Nicole team.
That you guys got to do like a
should.
behind
Yeah.
behind the pod Almost like Talking Bad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
About,
you should. Yeah, or Talking Dead, which by the way,
Talking Dead. That's what I
and
meant.
I'll get back. They had a Talking Bad though.
Oh, nice.
And I'll get back to my story. But speaking of Talking Dead, I had a roommate. Did I tell you this? I had a roommate in college once where I was watching Walking Dead when cable was still going on, and then I would watch Talking Dead with Chris Hardwick.
Yeah.
And then I was just watching it, and he was just like, we never talked. He was this like tall athlete black kid. We never talked. One time I woke up at night. And
Did
I
you
caught
try,
him
like-
fucking his fat white girlfriend, and she was going and I'm going like they were trying not to be loud, but they had already woken me up, and I couldn't go back to sleep. I'm like, they're fucking. She
sounds like the thing that helps build a fire. You're just squeezing it.
She sounds like it's. At first, I thought he was pushing someone on a swing. She's going, and he's going, and I know,
nice.
and I'm going like,
That's
"Just
very
fucking
fatherly. I
come
don't like-
already. And he was like, what did he say to me? He goes, I was walking. He was like, this is the first thing he's like ever said to me, like first conversation we ever had.
You didn't talk
the
when you
last.
first like.
No.
That's
At this
crazy.
point, that roommate,
Mhm.
I had already had a roommate that was I had a roommate that was this Asian kid who would play fucking video games at night, and he would be laughing and keeping me up. We're in this tiny little dorm.
Right.
And he'd be keeping me up, and I'd be like, dude, I was every night going, dude, can you get off, or can you shut the light off? He would be playing with a light, and I'd be like, shut the light off. I'm trying to fucking sleep. And he used to pick his nose and put it on the wall.
Oh my God.
Then I had a roommate that was off the boat from fucking wherever Godzilla's island is, and he didn't speak a lick of English, and he would snore so bad at night that it would keep me up, and I had next to me I had like a cup of coins, and I would chuck the coins at him at night.
For snoring?
Yeah,
I
to
love
wake him
that.
up. And he would
Wait, so he was Japanese and the first guy was another?
the first guy was from like he was like he was whitewashed essentially.
I see.
Yeah, so he was just like this Asian kid
Okay.
who would like play video games and stuff and whatever. And he was cool actually. Like we tried to be friends. Like we'd be like, "Yo, what's up?" Blah blah blah. Like
But he
we'd
was
watch
wiping
TV.
bodies on the fucking
I didn't
tile
realize it
wall?
until he moved. So he left
Dude.
on the last day, and then they put the bed back, and by the bed it was covered in boogers.
Just looked like unhatched butterflies just stacked.
Yeah, it
Oh.
looked like the Matrix, like in the beginning of the Matrix when he busts out of the
Just
thing.
pod
It looked like the
people.
wall of pod people. Yeah, it was disgusting.
That is gross.
So by the time I got to this guy, and I had another roommate, I actually had.
Wait,
two...
I'm so sorry. Can I ask a question? Did the Japanese guy pick up on you throwing coins at him in his sleep?
No, I mean maybe he must have woken up and been like, "What the hell?" He goes, "America really does. The roads really are paved in gold. I mean, I'm waking up with money." And he's just
I
like,
was just thinking in my
"Dude."
head, one hit his eye and then auto went in like it's a money
it goes-
slot.
That's hilarious. He goes, I go, oh, fuck. Yeah, but it worked. I would throw the money at him, and he'd be like,
You would stop him from almost dying.
For
You were actually
maybe-
kind of saving
for
his
maybe
life.
even like 3 minutes, and then he'd just get back to it. So
Ugh.
I would have to find time in sleeping.
You're not a snorer?
Well,
You always
we've
had
been
this
on the
pro-
road.
I know, and you had this problem with me too, because I am.
You snore. Yeah. Well, when we would go on the road, I would listen to rain in my ears because you're like,
Yeah. I wonder if that's if I have apnea.
probably, yeah.
You think so?
Do you sleep on your side?
Yeah.
Can you sleep on your back, or does it wake you up?
I think it wakes me up. I don't know.
Yeah.
I can barely sleep on my side now, dude, because my hips. I'm like an
My hips
old
hurting.
dachshund. Like my body sucks, dude. I have hip dysplasia. Like anytime I move, it feels like my joints are made out of like old car
Oh my
parts.
God, dude.
Everything just like you know when you close an old car door and you hear that like.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
sound of my hips anytime I do like a 90-degree bend.
Yeah, dude, that's awful.
I have to wear a pillow between my knees. My wife
Everybody
Nicole calls
does
it
that.
my pussy pillow.
That's hilarious.
Which
She doesn't do that? She doesn't have a pillow between her knees?
no, she doesn't. She's
Everybody does that. Natalie, you do that, right?
Not like consistently, but I certainly have done that.
got- yeah.
I tried doing that in my it kind of actually hurt my knees a little bit more. Like I got hip shit too. If I sleep on my hip for too long, my fucking sciatica or whatever starts acting up.
My sciatica has been ongoing for half a decade at this point.
Oh my god!
But
it's
you
brutal.
have such large balls that they keep your like legs at a straight kind of width.
Yeah, dude. One time I was on the road with Nico White and Phil from Chico, and we all had to sleep in the same room. And I took my pants off, but I still had my boxers, but they were really like loose boxers. And Phil from Chico woke up before everybody, and he took a picture of me sleeping like how I sleep, which is like this, like in like an S kind of shape. With my knee up, and then just one of my balls is just hanging out of one of the pant legs of the boxers. I look like a fucking like dog.
That's unreal, dude. I remember. I mean, that's kind of how I found out. Like when some of my friends got pubes before me, like when we'd be at sleepovers or something like that, and just hanging. Or I remember going to Cooperstown, and we'd hang on the bunks in like boxers. And one of my friends, Bobby, like just put his foot up like this, and I saw his whole fucking nut and hairy dick, and I was like, I don't have that yet.
It's so funny when you accidentally see your friend's shit. Where like I remember being in a room at a sleepover with my friend Dan, and I was at his dorm in college, and he hopped out of his bed, and his massive cock, like it was humongous cock. Came out of his boxers, and he was like, "Oh, sorry," and he'd like roll it back in.
It's like you're almost part of you is
insane,
like
dude.
good for you, but it's
I
like kind
know.
of finding out your friend got the Tonight Show.
Yeah,
you're like,
you go,
I wish I got the Tonight Show.
Yeah, and then as years go on, you're like, I didn't need that. Who needs that? I'll make my own way. That's how I feel about my penis.
Podcasting.
Yeah,
my penis is the podcasting.
The next thing. Surely a bubble is not going to burst with this.
No, this is a perfect time to start a show.
I know. Everybody's talking about that, though. Podcasts are done, dude.
That's why we're bringing
They're
this
all
back,
for
though.
Nazis, bro. That's what they're saying.
We're
I
just
know.
two white guys doing
Making
a pod.
Asian jokes.
Yeah.
Look, there's a market for this. You know, we're starting our own amusement park, and yes, Disney World is around.
We're going to be a direct competitor of Nate Land. So you watch out for Fart Carnival. We're going to be the white trash games right next door. The zipper's going to fucking fly off. Did you see that video?
Yeah, that was awful.
Oh, my God.
Let's look that up. Look up the video of the zipper that exploded.
I mean, I recently put too much trust in carnivals. I went to the Italian Fest near my house, and I mean, it's just vinegar peppers. It's all those guys. Every old guy is like with their granddaughter, like blowing the darkest cigar smoke right in their face. Like they're like, it's time for family. As they're just blowing plumes of smoke.
Yeah, before you go in, Mario Bosco appears, and he's like, you have to answer me a riddles 3.
Winner gets a Zeppeli.
Yeah. Did I do a show with James Gandolfini? You go, yeah. He goes, right away.
Did he?
I think he did, yeah. I don't think he did, but he was like a consultant on the
I was surprised he didn't puff up at my Long Island shows a couple weeks ago.
Oh, yeah.
I thought
Is this
for
the
sure.
video you're talking about? Because
I think so.
was from a couple days ago.
That
it was
looks
from
like
a couple
someone's
days
like
ago.
that looks
I
like
kissed.
someone's recording into Area 51. Oh wow, that's a different angle.
That is it.
There's a better angle, but
New this morning, frightening moments.
frightening moment this morning when
Dude, I mean, what do? You just you just let go and let God, right? If this is your time, it's your time.
oh fuck, oh fuck.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, and then I don't even think it's let go and let God. I think you're just going there going like.
So do you, when you're in that and it's tumbling, are you figuring out ways to unhook yourself? Are you looking for outs, or are you literally
so?
just bracing?
In my Long Island white dude brain, I'm going, if I was on that plane, you know what I mean? But
But I think now you'd do it. Now knowing what the end result.
Oh yeah. Look at that.
There you
Oof.
go. Oh.
Imagine being the one below them, like, "Gow!"
Yeah, you're just getting knocked
You're
off,
like,
and then
what the fuck
the
was
dumb
that?
shit behind is still running the machine. Is
Oof.
like, I can't stop it, boss.
Yeah, you go one more. They gotta go one more time around.
They paid for it.
Yeah, you go. Well, we don't want to rip nobody off. That's that guy. There you go.
What is that? What my son did the one where you're like in the cars and they spin and they like sling and sling.
Oh
and boom
yeah, you
and
sent me a
boom.
video of that. That is so.
I mean,
funny.
I
Him being
put-
like, "Ah!"
He's 6. He's not ready for that at all.
No.
He said he was, and I, for some reason, was like, you're an adult. You make the
Right,
rules.
right.
You go. And him and his buddy, who's way smaller and didn't even, like, reach the height requirement, he got on because my son's tall enough. So my son was technically his guardian.
Hilarious. That's so
A 6-year-old guardian.
Oh
and
my
they're just
God.
getting fucking vroom, vroom, getting slung back. I mean, Nicole's like, are they gonna fly out? And I was like, I never thought of that
Yeah.
until right now.
Yeah,
but
I mean, they're so small in that video. Like, I could totally see them being like, dude, how did he feel when he got off of that?
I cried for a while.
He was like, that was awful.
He was just
Why'd
like,
you
I
let me
don't.
do
He
that?"
even said, he's like, why did you let me do that? And I was like, it was your call, buddy.
Yeah.
Take responsibility.
Oh, that's so cute.
No, I didn't. I
though.
was like, you're right.
No.
I shouldn't have let you do that.
You're right,
that was,
bud. I
that-
shouldn't have let
I
you
should have
do
had a
that.
sound mind.
Well, at least he'll never do that again. Like, he'll never go on rides again. And that's where I'm at right now, by the way.
You're off rides.
I don't do any. I mean, Disney rides are different, folks. But, you know, like dark rides and shit, like easy rides are fine.
Yeah.
But we went to Los Angeles and me and Caroline, and we went to that fucking pier with the roller
Santa
coaster.
Barbara or whatever.
Yeah, Santa Monica.
Santa Monica.
And I did that roller coaster, and even then I was like, oh, God, I hate this. And it
Yeah.
was like really slow and nothing. I mean, it was
Well,
fun,
but
I
that's a
was like,
permanent one too. Like that's there all the time.
Yeah, I could trust it.
It's a
more.
little bit different when you're just like, you know, going town to
Yeah.
town.
They
and
took that thing
setting
out of
up.
a fucking suitcase.
Yeah, dude. I mean, all of those. You look at it and you're like, are wheels the reason this goes around? Like they're
Yeah.
just like
You're
grinding
like these
rubber.
old gears.
Dude. Yeah, there's no.
I don't wanna
Disney
do
are
it.
totally different. Six
Yeah.
Flags different. Anything with a permanent structure, I'm kind of okay with.
Yeah, but even Six Flags, I went to like 2 years ago, and I was like, I hate this. Roller coasters give me headaches, and like, I'm like, I don't want to feel like I'm gonna die. Like,
Yeah.
that's not what I like doing with stuff.
I feel that way about scary shows.
Yeah, I mean, with scary.
My
it
wife
depends
watched
on-
Yellow Jackets, and I was like, "This is too."
No, fuck that.
I'm not into just watching, you know, a soccer team eat each other.
Yeah, it's like like when people have really spicy food. It's the
That
thing they
I'm
always say
into.
about really spicy shit, where they're like, "Who's enjoying this? Like, who is this for?"
That is for me. Physical pain, I'm kind of.
Oh,
like,
really?
Through food, I'm kind of into.
I guess so, because it I guess clears your sinuses a little bit.
Yeah, and there's just something about it where
Yeah.
it really rings. Like, you ever take a fucking just a rail of wasabi, but just through your mouth?
Oh god.
Like you just put too much on and
Yeah.
intentionally, and you feel it literally ping the parts of your brain that haven't been lit up
Cool.
in months.
That's actually cool.
Yeah, dude.
I'd be into that because there is something like when I'm eating hot food where you're like, God, I kind of just wanted to enjoy this, but I'm also like putting it in. I'm like, this is crazy. Like drinking all this like water.
Well,
and shit.
you're the most Irish palated, like taste palate person I've ever met. You like boiled things. Like you don't like you don't even like salt and pepper. You're fucking.
I know.
You don't like taste.
I really just like fried shit, which is my problem.
Mm,
But what are you gonna do? You know?
stop.
Yeah, I could. It's hard.
Of course it is.
It's such an addiction to like food is such an addiction. It's crazy.
What's your fried food fave? Because I just came back from Maine,
I
so I've been
guess
shoving
French
fried
fries?
every seafood down my gullet.
Like French fries or like
Yeah.
yeah, that's usually what
You
I'll-
get French fries with how many meals per day?
If the meal comes with French fries, I will be eating French fries.
How many of your meals come with French fries?
Well, lately I've been kind of working on it. You know, couple conversations with old Sea Dog. She's like, "I'd like for you to live a long time." And I'm like,
Yeah, that's when it starts to become a real thing when somebody else kind of wants you
Right.
around.
especially when someone's like, when we're like, you know, the constant thing of like, is this guy husband father worthy?
Mm.
And I'm going like, I ate a whole sleeve of Oreos at 4 a.m. again. You go, and I'm like, but I'm also going, it's fine. I'm not even going like,
You know, everybody does.
I'm going, it's fine. I'll be okay.
Yeah, I love when
So-
you do that because you have a really unique ability to argue with yourself while telling somebody something like
Yes.
that. Like
Yes.
it's fine though, and you're like, who is the
Yeah.
dissenting opinion here besides what you anticipate? I think.
That is all like I talk about that a lot in and with Alan, like with therapy. He's like sometimes he's like, look at you, you're in the argument right now. And I'm like, yeah, well, you know, you gotta stay ahead of these people.
Oh, all day I'm just plotting how to kind
I
of
know.
jujitsu my wife's opinions.
You go, if she thinks this, I'll say this.
Yeah.
If she thinks that, I'll say that. She's sleeping.
I mean, you got to be almost like Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
If you're gonna win any kind of argument against a female, you have to be prepared.
female.
You got to be prepared for any and all things she can throw at you.
I know it sucks. You just want to be like, what are you doing? But I get it. I do get it. Where it's like, I'm like, yeah. I gotta do better. But that's when it becomes an addiction, dude. Where I'm like, I know that I have to stop treating my body so badly.
Mhm.
I know I gotta start working out, and and I gotta stop drinking soda. And then you get home and you're just like, I'm gonna order Chinese food.
Yeah. Well,
And
you're
I'm
not
gonna get a soda with it.
You're not ready to let go yet, because this is the truth. As you get older, the only thing that happens is you just say goodbye to things you once loved. Like everything that you kind of thrived on youth-wise when you could throw caution
Right.
to the wind and just enjoy life to the fullest, drink, smoke, eat, play, sport. I mean, I've said goodbye to almost everything I like.
Right. That's so true. That's so funny. It's almost like you almost go like, why are there such old why are these old politicians just like you'd think at their age they'd be like, let's just make the world better. Who cares?
What? No, dude, they're serpent people. They're hanging on and just feeding from the life force of the
know.
panicked.
I know.
The
I
panicked
know.
public probably creates such an intense electric field for
Yeah.
these fucking reptiles to just
Yeah. Yeah, dude, totally. That's
just
so
their
true.
hands over a crystal ball as just the country is in peril.
I know. They're like, all of this is a lie. And they don't even know. It's great. Dude, it's absolutely insane. Did you see that Trump was like
Now we're cooking. Now we're going. This is the real fart carnival. Let's get to the bottom
me
of this.
mentioning the president with the words "fart carnival" behind me. Yeah, no, it was just so funny to me because it's relevant to me. Okay,
Sure.
people, that we were, he put the troops out in Portland allegedly,
Oh, okay.
and we were in Portland that day.
You
And
were.
I'm looking around. I'm going, where are all these army troops that you're talking about? They're not there.
Yeah.
It's not even a war torn. He said he's like, oh, we put them there because it's dangerous over there. They're all my people are telling me there's all these fires and shootings, and it's like, what? You walk and you're looking around. You're like, where? Even the audience members, they came out. They were like, thanks for coming to our war torn country. They're like, what a fucking
Is that the
dum-dum.
place that had Chaz or whatever, the internal human run, or not human, citizen run city that had no politicians or what? Didn't they do that
Oregon?
during? Yeah, or was it Seattle? But they had during the pandemic, they had a walled off or sectioned off area
That's
of the
crazy.
city that did not abide by the law of the city. They were their own sovereign nation.
That's fucking nuts.
Isn't that right? Or am I wrong?
No, I do remember that. I'm trying to place which city it was.
Yeah, I think it was called Chaz, but I don't know. It's all these things for me, they sound great. I was down at Zuccotti Park when that first started, and it felt like, then Bloomberg started busting in heroin addicts and all that shit,
yeah.
and it just fell apart.
That's so funny.
Dude, but initially it's everybody's on the same page. There's a library of goods. There's extra clothes if you need them. You need a tent? We gotcha.
Right.
There's all this stuff. It's perfectly set up. And then, 3 maniacs get set loose and you're like, we need rules right now.
Right. They're so I know, and it is the politicians putting heroin addicts and shit in there and being
Oh yeah,
like,
Bloomberg was busting them in.
that's so crazy, dude.
Well, he also, I think when this is great that we're getting into
It
this.
was Seattle. by the way,
Seattle.
and it was
Oh.
Chaz.
It was Chaz. Okay.
Chaz Seattle.
Named after
Capitol Hill
the androgynous
Autonomous
leader.
Zone.
What?
Capitol Hill Autonomous Zone is what Chaz stands for.
Oh, so that's actually near that comedy club that I've done. That
Oh, really?
That Lewis got banned from.
Oh, the is that the Hereafter? Or-
Checks
No,
out.
It was Capitol Hill Comedy
Cap-
Club.
I heard they
that
got
has
bought
since-
out
They did, yeah.
by Helium,
I
right?
think. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's so funny. I mean, yeah, they're named after their mascot, Chaz Bono. That's pretty sick.
Right. That's so funny. That was a place where I did when I was headlining there was a couple that was just so fucking drunk.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually learned this from Soder, who said he learned it from Patrice. But they were just talking. I went, "You guys gotta go." I was like, "Get out of here." I was like, "I'll pay for the bill, whatever."
Yeah.
And then they were very nice. They were like, "You don't have to pay."
Yeah. I mean, you always say that, but you never do.
I know.
If they make you, then that's like, and they're like, and here's your check for
You go,
125 less than you thought.
Right, give this to a security guard. Anyway, whatever. I've never even finished that carnival story.
No, go ahead.
Fair story.
Let's get back to
Whatever.
it.
No, I don't know.
This is what the show is, buddy. It's tangential. We come back.
So I was doing the condom joke,
Mm.
and
Oh, we're here. Holy shit.
by the way,
My bad. I took us completely off
I
track.
know, and there's this like, no, I mean, it was like I was trying to go backwards and be like, and then like get to the thing, but we were way off track. But they were like, I actually saw the lady who booked us because I met her, and she was like, "Have a good time." And the person who like the comic who like made the show
Mhm.
was like, "That's the producer of all this stuff. She wants us to be clean, like really clean. There's kids." So I was like, okay. And then I'm like, "My dick is tiny." Like that was like the joke I was grabbing onto, and I saw this lady having a full-on panic attack, which makes it so much worse when you're on stage and you're like not good. And you're like, "Oh God, she's gonna be mad," and blah blah blah. And then
Nothing to pivot to.
yeah, and then as I'm doing this bit that's bombing, a guy, this Irish guy, not Irish but an Irish American, walks up to the side of me, and he's wearing like he looks like Bob's Burgers. He looks like Bob from Bob's Burgers. He's got the white shirt with the thing on and jeans and all that. And he goes, "Hey man," and I'm like, literally in the middle of a sentence, you're like, like he's scared. It's scary. And he goes, "You suck." And I'm still like, "Huh?" And he goes, "You suck. I have a small penis. I'm Irish, and you're bad," or something like that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "All right, man." Like I have no tools.
Come on.
I have no tools in how to handle it and all that stuff. And then so now I'm like all sad, and I get off and I'm walking around the fair to like, get food or something.
Uh-huh.
And I walk up to that guy's booth, and it's him. And
Oh, he worked there?
he worked there. He was one of the guys. He had a booth that was
Did
near
you
the
say
stage.
that before? That's not
He
what
was
I
wearing
pictured.
like the Bob's Burgers thing.
Okay,
So
okay.
He had a booth there. He was,
An apron?
An apron, yes. Yes, thank you. He was wearing an
That's
apron.
why I didn't
I
know
know.
what you were talking about. He was wearing a Bob's Burger thing, a cartoon.
I look at everything as if cartoons are wearing it. I'm like,
Gotcha.
"Oh, it's so cold out. I need to wear my Cartman hat."
or my
You go,
Kenny jacket.
Beanie? Yeah, hoodie. So I walk up to them. I didn't walk up to them, but I'm walking by, and one of the guys goes, "Oh, hey man, you're the comedian." And I was like, "Yeah." And I still had like no confidence in myself or how to like stand up for myself at all
Sure.
at this point. So I was like, "Yeah, like whatever." And he had another guy behind him cooking shit with him, and they were a sandwich shop. And next to the sandwich shop, by the way, were this like bedazzled wallet shop thing with these two like hot, whatever, 20-year-old. And I was 20 at the time too. I was,
Big J's there getting a
Yeah.
new wallet.
Yeah. He's like, "Sagalow?"
Hot gun.
He goes, "Oh, you're that open micer." And I'm like, "Huh." And then he leaves. But they were like these two hot girls that were like my age. And they were there next to, and he's going, "You're the comedian." I'm like, "Yeah." And he goes, "Hey man," he's like, "I'm sorry, dude." He goes, I didn't mean to, do all that to you. Let me get you a sandwich." He goes, "I'll make you a sandwich right now. What do you want for free?" And I go, "Okay." I'm such a bitch. I'm like, "All right, I'll take the pulled pork sandwich." And he's like making the sandwich, and he's like still going like, "Yeah, man, I don't know why I said that. I just we could hear you over here, and I didn't really think you weren't funny or anything." Then the guy behind him goes, "What are you talking about? We were standing here the whole time shitting on this guy, saying how bad he was. What do you mean you didn't think he was bad?" And he's like, yeah. And I, not only that, but I look over to these girls that are next to them, and they're making the saddest eyebrows in the world. They're going like,
I know exactly. Oh.
they're like that. And I'm like, oh my God, dude. And it was the first time I ever did this, but I was like, you know what? Fuck you. Fuck your sandwich. I'm out. And I just walked out of the parking lot. That was my big moment.
Wow, you turned down a sandwich. I like that.
That
That
was
was
my
a
origin
legitimate
story.
sacrifice.
I know, that's my origin story. He goes, I'll add fries. I go, I'm walking, and then I stop and I turn around. I'm like, just make it quick.
That's your Riyadh Comedy Festival.
yeah.
You're like,
What the comedy news
I could
recently is pretty insane, you guys. It's pretty crazy.
what?
Just everything that's going on.
Oh, I thought you were kidding. I thought you were doing a bit.
I
at
saw
first.
a video from the Riyadh Comedy Fest. Look, should we talk about when is this coming out?
Who knows?
We don't even know.
We don't know if this is
Unclear.
coming out. This might be a Gas Digital exclusive, and the next episode is the first episode.
No, that'll never happen. That'll never. Not on my watch.
All right, deal.
We're not even going to have anything attached to that app. You can't even find this show on that app. Yeah, what was I talking about? I
The
don't know.
Riyadh
I guess
Comedy
we don't
Festival.
really have
No,
to
go
talk
ahead.
about
Talk,
that.
why not? If you saw a video, I didn't see a video.
I saw a video from it, and I got to tell you, I mean, it didn't look that bad. Like, it's like, I get that they're cutting up journalists and you can't say certain things. But,
Yeah.
hey, by the way, all the comedians that are, and I know that the fact that it's Saudi Arabia does add a factor to this, but just for a second, humor me here.
Let's humor.
All the comedians that are like, and I saw the list of things that you're not allowed to talk about. This is crazy. It's like, hey, asshole, you ever do a corporate?
Yeah, or a college.
You ever do a college or a corporate? Like, they give you
An
a list of things not to
Israeli-owned
talk
college.
about, too. Yeah. Yeah, they give you things that you're not supposed to talk about.
No,
either.
the way I look at it, I bet it was probably pretty cool. It's probably the same as how when Dennis Rodman went to North Korea and he's like, that country is amazing.
I mean,
grocery stores filled to the brim. Like, they just
It's
showed
no
everything.
America, but
Yeah, they were also just showing the best of what they got.
right.
I'm
sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
What I was really paying attention to was how many women were in the audience
Yeah.
and what they looked like. Like, if they were all
How
like,
do you know? Aren't they in full?
no, they're not.
They're not in
No,
baggy.
they're not wearing
garb?
hijabs. They're not. No, they don't. They're not. It's not like dudes with ghosts sitting next to them. It's like I was literally looking for that, and I was like, oh, this is just like people. Look, I know I'm gonna get a lot of shit for that. But it is what it is.
No, I thought it would be
my
hap-
opinion can change on whatever you guys.
I thought it would be half those like white hats with the rope.
well,
And
they
then,
were wearing like
and then soldier.
yeah, they were wearing like garb and stuff, but also they weren't. There was just like t-shirts and shit in the crowd. I'm like, I don't know, man. I'm like,
I wish I went.
no. I mean, kinda, I guess. I mean, not really. Like we said, I would be submitting to it,
Well, yeah, and not to bad.
literally submitting to
I-
the festival and being like, yes, please.
I told you I got offered to open, but
Really?
I also there's no. Here's why I didn't go. Is one, I would do a
16-hour flight.
No, not even that. But it's like I'm so susceptible to being taken and forgotten.
Yeah.
Like everybody else is a multi-millionaire comedian who has a public, thing
Yeah.
that's huge. The government would care
Yeah.
if Dave Chappelle got took.
Yeah.
The government would just be like, Mike Cannon, he kind of looks like Bin Laden anyway.
Yeah,
Who ca- who
local
gives-
nobody forced to work in a coal
Exactly.
mine.
Yeah, so they
Whatever.
just not one person but my wife would maybe come try to look for me.
I don't think anybody would take you. I don't think anybody
No.
would take you or me.
No, it's not even worth. I mean, on top
No.
of that, it's not worth it. But I'm just saying,
It's like building a house and you're like, let me take the wet wood.
I don't have the best impulse control. So I feel like
Right.
sometimes I feel like I would goof and say something
Yeah.
that I just knew I shouldn't, but said almost automatically.
I'd be like shivering like that video of the Asian dude who was nervous to speak and he's like, speak. Can you look that up? I think it just came out. Look up shaking Asian guy who's like trying to speak in public. He's literally like, this would be me. If you could find this, it's gonna be fucking hilarious. This would be me at the Riyadh Comedy Festival, like trying so hard not to say the wrong thing. Dude. Are you able to find it? Damn.
I tried Asian guy shaking speaking in public, and it is giving me quite a few Asian guys.
Oh, nice.
I'm
Now we're
not-
talking.
Well, can we see the screen on the background here?
Yeah, one sec.
Because I remember what it looks like. Yeah, I'd be like so afraid that I'd say, or there's also a part of me that's like, oh, look at us on Google. Hi, you guys. We look like the paperclip. We're like, I see. Well, I see you're looking up. Go to videos.
That is pretty cool.
Go down.
Funny Asian guy.
No, I guess not. I don't know. Damn, that sucks. But he was shaking visibly. He was like, he looked like a dog that was scared. And
and he would know what that looks like.
yeah. Damn. Stop Asian hate, you guys.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Sorry, that is 2.
That's 2 big ones. Yeah. Everybody's gonna get it. Everybody can get these jokes.
Oh, so speaking of viral online things, this is what I was gonna tell you. My son is he's doing what is that prank guy that goes? Eh?
Oh, I fucking hate that guy.
So he's
He's doing the yeah.
Dude.
Your
He
son's
doesn't.
doing
Yeah, he
that?
doesn't know what it is or where it's from.
That's
he just
hilarious.
heard older kids doing it, so he's been doing that to me, and
Wow.
I had to be like, I would punch a grown man in the face.
So he's
Like,
been walking up to you and doing it in your ear.
yeah,
And, been like,
and just
"Dude."
being like, hey, yeah, like just that shit, dude. It's the most enraging experience of my. It's the closest I've
That's
come to
so
hitting everyone
funny,
in my
dude.
house.
That's so funny, man. I wish I could see that. I wish I could. That's yeah. He's getting older, man.
He just knows like he's a. I think 6-year-olds maybe, and my son potentially on the advanced side, have heat-seeking missiles for what bothers you.
Yeah.
Like they're unbelievable at reading your weak zones,
Yeah.
and they're like velociraptors testing the fence.
Yeah.
And he just finds a part that doesn't electrocute him as much, and he's like, "I'm gonna attack that
Yeah.
relentlessly."
He's like, there's a video of this kid in the passenger seat of his dad's car, and he's going like, "Are you gonna get a chicken sandwich?" or something like that. And the dad's like, the caption is like, "My dad hates when I say it like this," and he's like, "You gonna get a breakfast sandwich?" It's breakfast sandwich, a breakfast sandwich, and the dad, like, steroid loses his mind. He's like, "Stop it!"
Yeah.
Like, screaming.
Whenever
at
I
the
see
fucking
that,
guy.
like I used to be like, that guy is a nightmare. I can't believe what could possibly drive a man to do that. And then
Yeah.
I'm like, I
Dude,
get
if
it.
my son was walking, I'm going, "Can I get a ho yeah?" Is he saying, "Can I get a ho yeah"?
He doesn't even know it enough.
He's just going,
so he literally does. I'm like, dude, come
That
on.
sucks.
It does suck.
What does Nicole think?
I told her what it was today, and she goes, "How do you know about that?" He's like, "I just heard 2 second graders do it on the bus."
And you can't be like, "Hey, man, that's like porn noises." That's why people are doing
I
that.
think that's the biggest bothersome thing is because then I put on stepdaughter porn and she's making the
Right.
same
She's going,
noise and I'm like
"Dad."
trying my hardest to compartmentalize.
Oh, my God.
But I also told him, I'm like, I want you to know that that's a guy who does that. And I was like, and your dad hates pranks. I was like, I hate prank comedy. I don't respect it.
Yeah, yeah,
I've
yeah.
been in the love of some
That's
idiot's ear.
hilarious. He's doing, like, comedy you don't respect. That's the biggest thing. You're like, "Oh, my God." He's, like, doing, like, a ventriloquist shit.
Yeah, exactly. And
Which
moving,
I do respect, actually.
I think that's a skill.
I think that is a
I
skill.
don't think it's that much of a skill to annoy somebody with
No.
a noise. Like
No.
that's just being a dickhead.
You know what's...
It-
yeah,
Go
sorry.
ahead.
Yeah,
No.
case in point, a 6-year-old is doing it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And successfully, which probably would get a hell of an audience.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you should
Now you
film it,
know.
monetize it.
Yeah,
You
no.
go, that's what the real threat should be. You should be like saying to him, like, "Oh, you want to go down this lane? You want to start making some little memes?"
Guess who's gonna challenge the internet child working laws?
Well, there was like, when I was younger and Jackass had just come out,
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to be like Bam Margera a lot. So
Yeah.
I'd be like bothering my dad all the time and shit.
With nobody filming it.
Nobody filming it. Just like, I think my mom had told me he was allergic to celery, which he's not. But my mom told me he was. So he was drinking at a party once, and I put a fucking celery stick in his glass. And I was like, this.
Hope your throat closes up.
I'm Ham Margera, and this is
Ham Margera.
I'm Ham Margera, and this is
My
bothering my dad when nobody knows what I'm doing. And I remember him just being like, like beaten down.
Well, yeah, because you just ruined his beer.
Yeah.
Or what? It probably like wasn't even. He's like, I just don't like celery, man.
Well, you know, I love my dad, Tyrone, but
You can call on Tyrone.
But sometimes I feel like he didn't want kids.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
and there's certain times where even recently, like I'll see that. Like one time on Christmas, this was like 5 years ago. This was a pretty recent Christmas. We only got him a bag of Twizzlers for Christmas.
how old were you?
I was probably like 30.
Oh. That must have made him like audit his entire life.
It was the first time we as a collective family were like, we gotta start getting dad gifts. He literally opened it up and he was like, thanks. He didn't smile. He didn't look at us. We were just like, oh, bro.
I mean, I'm not quite sure what the bit is unless there's
There was
like,
no bit. He
so-
likes Twizzlers. So we were like, let's just get him Twizzlers.
I mean,
Dude, that's like if my family got me a cheeseburger for
Yeah.
Christmas. I was like, cheeseburger?
you just be pissed
I go,
eating
I'm
it.
like, all right. Oh,
It's cold.
I gotta take the bun off and wipe the ketchup and shit off of it. You didn't even get it plain.
Dude, I'll tell you why. Is because boomer men wanted children the way Paris Hilton had a dog. Like they just wanted like kids to like hold up in a picture and then hand off to some beaten down wife and they
Yeah.
could just go on living their life.
Yeah, yeah. Or they're just like they don't think about it. Like
Mm.
I'm really thinking about like, do I want kids? Is
Yeah.
that the route I'm going? And I'm really thinking about it, and I just don't think. I think I'm a product of someone being like, yeah, I just have family.
This is just what you do.
This is just what you do. You just
Yeah.
have a family.
Well, that's Long Island in a nutshell.
Yeah.
I mean, and I was just there, and it's funny. It's like what I was telling you right before, and you stopped me. But going to Long Island and seeing like all the people, it's like seeing just a bunch of unevolved Sagalows.
Yeah,
like Sagalows pre-psilocybin.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because they're
in
all
therapy.
dressed, yeah, and they all have like misguided confidence. Like they never went through bombing. They
Yeah.
never went through psychedelics.
Yes.
They never got to the place of
Humbled.
having to kind of audit,
Humbled, yeah.
because their existence was never put into question. They've just lived in this bubble of like, well, this is how we all are.
Yeah,
We're-
I'm jealous of that. I wanna live in that.
There is a real nice like part of me was just like, there's no point to evolving.
Yeah.
There's no
You go-
point.
You go, yeah. It's almost like, cause when I'm on Reddit, I'll go to like the "Am I overreacting" subreddit.
I've never
And
heard of that.
There's a subreddit called "Am I Overreacting," and they'll share. It's a lot of relationship shit. Where It's like,
Okay.
my boyfriend kind of said this to me, and I'm like, am I overreacting by being upset? And you read the things that these guys are saying to their chicks,
Mm-hmm.
and you're going like, I can't believe you're like 33 and you're being like, honey, you don't know anything about men. Let me tell you something. And you're like, I just don't get it. I mean, I'm probably doing a bad job at explaining.
What do you mean? The
this is.
commenters are saying that?
No,
like,
no, no.
As
No,
30-year-olds?
Like I saw one where this woman was like, "Am I overreacting for being upset that my boyfriend is being like this?" And the thing was, there was a guy. They went to a bar and there was a guy who she's friends with
Mm-hmm.
that was like really flirty or something, and her new boyfriend was like, "We're together," or something. Like he got really mad.
Yeah.
And not like, now. And I've said this to Caroline. I'm like, that guy wants to fuck you. Like,
Right.
It's like shit like that. But you also go, is this it?
Not the specific one, but if you want to look for like.
But
just to get
yeah,
a
I mean,
sense
we
of
don't
it.
have to look through the thing. But just because it's a lot.
How
It's a
dare you
lot.
be
No,
proactive,
I'm-
Natalie?
I'm super happy
Don't
about.
ever bring something up with
No,
us
no,
without
please,
us
please.
explicitly demanding it.
No. Please bring things up. But I'm not gonna read that shit.
I also couldn't see it at all.
But like, I don't know. It was just like, and like she was. God, it's so. I don't even. How did I fall into this shit?
I don't know. I mean, it's funny because I'm watching you
I wish I
lose
could
lose
remember
endurance,
it.
lose interest, and lose focus on this entire story. But I want you to do it because I think
so
it's.
she was
I
like,
think we got something
She was
here.
basically like, I told him, to that I'm not I'm not interested kind
Yeah.
of thing. And then he snapped on her friend
Sure.
for some reason. And she was basically like, I got this. Look, like you made a scene in front of everybody. Like you gave me real bad anxiety. Like I'm a little like traumatized by that. Like you yelled at this guy. And she was like, you don't even know. Like soon as I told him you were with me, like he backed off and da 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 da. And the guy's like, honey, you just don't get how men are. This guy so obviously wouldn't have fucking trusted your boundaries and da 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 da. And I couldn't imagine saying that to somebody. I couldn't imagine. I like it's such a different conversation when you're like thinking through empathy with the person. And I think I don't know. That's what shrooms and therapy will help do for you. It'll give you a little bit of therapy.
Well, it's funny.
If you wanted like a singular example of like how do men talk to women like this, I
Yeah.
feel like
What is
this
that?
was
A
pretty
text
good.
message?
Yeah, you want me to
between
zoom
Mike?
in?
Between you and Blind Mike, this is you guys.
Yeah, he goes. It's all like letters and stuff. She's like, "Why are you texting me? You can't see the fucking light. You can't see. I'm trying." What is this? That's your problem. Is this one of the text messages from the over?
Yeah, this is from Am I Overreacting?
Oh, and what's the situation here?
So it's all of the context is it's the girl in green who says I have to get ready for work. Please make sure to eat something. I won't be home until 10. And the guy is like, why do you have to work so late? I'm so fucking tired already as it is. Why don't you take off today too? I don't feel very good. Why is all we have to
Oh
eat
my
leftovers?
God.
There's literally, if you really cared about my appetite, you would have made something
You
for
go.
me
You
to
know,
eat.
and then the green is Louis J. Gomez. He wants us in here early. But that's the type of shit I'm talking about, where it's like I think a lot of people.
Yeah, there's some hurt people out there,
There's
man.
some hurt people. I'm not saying all Long Islanders are like that, but you know.
No, that's another thing I was going to say is like I've been on the road and it was nice to be in Maine, in Portland, Maine, to see like kind of a different type of city, like a city that has maintained its originality a little bit. You know, it's on the water, so there's other cities that like are very similar. Newport, Rhode Island, but you know, in ways, and then you know, in other ways it's not. But it's just like it's unique. And then you go anywhere else in the country, and everything is so bought out by the same restaurants, the same coffee, the same everything that it's all homogenized and everything looks the exact same.
Yeah.
So it's kind of it's I don't know what my whole point was on this. Damn, I lost.
It sounded good. Get it.
I know.
Focus.
Oh,
That's what I did with that Reddit thing, and it like actually worked. It's crazy the brain, what your brain could do.
I know. I like got you ever in the middle of a sentence and you have a whole point that you're gonna get to, and then you get like somebody wags shiny keys in your brain.
We're talking about like Long Island, and you know, maybe but what club were you at?
In what?
Long Island.
On Long Island. I was supposed to be at Governor's, but they had some sort of sprinkler issue.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, so the main room was closed down. So I did one night at Brokerage, which that room is the best room out of the three anyway. That room is killer.
Yeah.
And then the next day I did like the coat room at Governor's, which is,
right.
you know.
Right.
It was
that, like side room.
Yeah, me and the three openers with 4 kegs in the side closet and just being like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm 40.
Yeah, those clubs are they're nice, but it's like I never feel like I'm performing for like fans out there. I always feel like I'm like, you know, they're the type of vibe of like make me laugh.
Oh,
I guess
yeah.
I just don't have any fans out in Long Island.
You must. I mean, that's your hometown hero.
Maybe not. I don't know.
Jim or now just Sam, they have like a decent following out there, so people do come from that, which is nice. What happened? You just
The
panicked.
microphone stand keeps. Am I doing something?
No, I should have set it up for you, but
No. It's set up, but like, I'll tighten it, and then it's just like slowly going fucking down.
I'll give you a new one.
No, it's okay. We're almost done with this one, right? How do we tell when we're done?
I think it organically kind of comes to a close.
Can you see a clock on either of these screens?
No.
Oh shit. Well, you're supposed
should
to.
just
We're at almost an
explode.
hour.
Can we talk what we're most excited for about this podcast?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Because what I'm most excited for is to basically have, and I think we said this at the beginning, but you know, just an hour to hang out with my friend every single week.
I'm excited about that too, and
How
just
nice is
hang
that?
out.
I've missed you, buddy.
I know, me too. Oh, we're gay. And yeah, I'm excited. Like, I want to see how far we can. What happens with this podcast
When we spread our wings, how far we can fly.
Right.
And I think it's gonna be good.
Or it'll be another fucking gravestone in the Mike Cannon podcast graveyard.
I mean, that is my entire Halloween decor right now. It's every failed podcast and you know,
Yeah,
and
we were
also
laughing
my
about-
new YouTube management company that just out of nowhere went far right Christian conservative content instead of comedy. It's like,
why does that happen to you so much?
I just have terrible decision making, I guess. I don't
no,
know.
I think you're more open to trying things than I
am,
think
yeah.
I am.
One of these will hit.
Yeah, you spray. You spray.
Yeah, I definitely, I buckshot.
Yeah,
show
and I'm still
business.
carving anti-Antifa in my bullets. I haven't even loaded the gun yet. I'm like catch
Anti-Antifa.
fascist.
I'm an anti-fascist.
I'm an anti-Antifa with my friend FIFA. So, no, I'm an
We're listening to Queen Latifah.
All right.
I think that's how you know we ended.
Yeah, we're literally the ride in the carnival that went king. And you go, we got to turn in.
This is the first episode, though, everybody. The first of many, and this show will take shape, will take form.
Yeah.
We have a lot of ideas from it. It's going to be a very silly
I'm
time.
excited to eventually build like a real studio and like you know what I mean? Like this is cool and all, but like how far we can go from
Sagalow wants to bring in a set designer.
I do.
He wants real wood panels behind us. He
I
wants
got
a full window.
got
Natalie,
a whole idea
you look
for
like you can
this.
build stuff.
Yeah.
We'll get
I
you-
certainly do look like I can build.
Yeah. You've got carpenter energy.
Definitely. Lone female on the job vibes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hand me a hammer.
Yeah. There must be the amount of lesbians that Jesus met working as a carpenter. There's a joke in there somewhere. No wonder he was hanging out with a prostitute. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. All right, later.
Goodbye, everybody.
It's a fun carnival.